The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. In his book, The Little Prince says he has a little secret. It is with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. I believe that Dhananjaya found that secret and built an entire speech around it. What can you say to a speech that won the World Championship of Public Speaking? Well, I found 5 key elements that Dhananjaya did extremely well and only 2 minor improvements. First of all, he used a professional technique called a loop. He started the speech with the flower, with the motive of that you and I are not so different from this flower, and at the end, he concluded the speech and closed the loop, returning to that flower, which gave the audience a sense that the speech has ended. The second key element was that he used personal stories. 3, to be more precise. He used his story when he was in prison as a kid. He used his story when he got employed with his employee. And he used the story with his wife in bed. One thing he did extremely well was he used a key phrase at the end of each story. And that key phrase was, I see something. Repeated again and again and again, being the general motive for the speech. The third key element was that he interacted with the audience. He interacted with the audience by asking questions. How many of you have mamas and daddies that this, that, and this? And the audience responded to his questions. And at the end, he talked with the audience and said that I can see something in you, members of the jury and from the audience. And that created a connection, an emotional connection with the audience. The fourth thing he used extremely well were his gestures. We can remember how he portrayed it when he was in prison, the prison bars, and how he managed to explain how all your mamas combined are my mama, all your daddies are my daddy. And here is the first key improvement that I would like to make, is that he used the entire stage to make contact with each and every member of the audience, but he did not place his stories in time. He has 3 stories, one when he was a young boy, and he could have sold that story on the left side of the stage, the second story in the center, and the third one on the right side of the stage, so the audience could sense that these stories are moving towards the future. And another thing was that he crossed the designated area twice when he went for the recycle bin. So, 5 key elements, 5 good things, and 2 minor improvements for a world champion speech. Members of the jury, I certainly hope that today you saw something in me. Thank you.